Well, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Tyler's Real Fishing. I am back to teach you guys about some fishing instructionals with a good buddy of mine, a fellow YouTuber, Alex Rudd, out here in Tennessee. We're going to teach you guys about kind of our confidence lures when it comes to fishing in the warmer months of the year, your spring, your summer, your early fall, and of course, when those fish aren't biting, what 2 lures we like to throw that can put fish in the boat. So Alex, what are we going to do?
We're going to talk about it.
Like I said, folks, my name is Tyler Anderson, and I make it my goal here on this channel to teach you guys how to become better bass anglers. And Alex, tell them a little bit about yourself, because I feel like you have a little bit of the same goal.
Yeah, pretty much. So I live in East Tennessee based angler, fishing, pretty much any lake within 2 hours of my house. That includes Chickamauga, Mountain Hill, Watts Bar, Douglas, Cherokee. So I have a variety of lakes that I can fish, and it's really helped me to become a versatile angler, right? And so I'm also, in real life, not on YouTube, I'm a 5th grade teacher. And so I've kind of combined my love for fishing and education into making videos on YouTube and helping you guys to learn how to be better anglers on the water.
Totally. So before we jump in, of course, give Alex's channel a subscribe. I'll have it linked below, as always, up in this corner. Good buddy of mine, and as I was traveling up to New York, I wanted to make a pit stop here in Tennessee, and y'all will see, coming out after this video, the video of us absolutely slaying them on one of the lures that I talk about today. I'm going to start by saying that the lures that we talk about in this video can also be used any other time, but especially when you're struggling, these are the 2 that I pick up, and I'm assuming you pick up as well, to put fish in the boat. And so the first lure that I'm going to talk about is going to be the soft plastic jerkbait, also known as the Fluke. This here is a Strike King caffeine shad, and the reason why I love this lure so much is because the 2 main colors, watermelon red / green pumpkin, and some sort of white or translucent color, exactly mimic what the fish are eating. So whether you're fishing a pond, a lake, a super deep clear lake, a super shallow muddy lake, this lure is going to imitate something that the bass eat in your body of water, whether it's bait fish, giant shad, or bluegills. But of course, at any type of lake or pond, you're going to have something that this represents. And so I reach for this lure, even if I know, let's say during a bluegill spawn like we have here in May in Texas, the fish are eating bluegills, so I know this is probably the best bait to throw anyways. I would rather catch them on a frog or on a chatterbait. But sometimes you don't always get what you want, as the song by, who sang that song? You can't.
The Rolling Stones.
Oh, it was Rolling Stones?
Yeah, can't always get what you want.
I feel bad for not knowing that was the Rolling Stones.
But if you try sometimes, you just might find.
You get what you need.
You get what you need, and that's what we did today.
And that's what we did today.
Because we did try to go catch them on the frog. That was the deal. So like this morning, I went and tried to force a bite with a big worm, with a frog, and it's just not happening. We're having a really strange year all across the country, right? Yeah. Especially here in Tennessee. I mean, we got up today. It's a beautiful day. It's super cool outside. It's almost like fall. Yeah. And so that reflects all across the board on your lakes as well. These lakes will not warm up as fast as they normally do, and these fish won't position as they normally do, and you just have to slow down sometimes and throw stuff like the Fluke, the soft jerkbait, or my favorite, and that is the Wacky Rig. And this has been a huge tool for me this year just because of how pressured these fish actually are. Yeah. And again, this is going to do a really good job of mimicking all kinds of different things. Depending on the color that you choose, you can mimic bluegills, you can mimic shad, you can mimic even crawdads at some point. Yep. Because when this thing twitches and it comes through the water, it makes that little movement, it looks just like a little crawdad coming through the water. And it's just such a passive, finesse, non-intrusive, presentation for those fish, just like that Fluke. Yeah. You can get that thing in there and just dead stick it. Let that bait do all the work, because when you let this little thing sink to the bottom, it's just going to shimmy all the way down. That's going to hit those bass's lateral line. You're going to get a visual on that as well. And if you hit those 2 things, a lot of times you can get those fish to eat even when they're lockjaw, or they don't want to eat things like the frog and the big worm, the stuff that you normally want to throw. These 2 presentations can really help to get those fish into the boat. Yeah, and like I said, there's so many fun ways to catch them. And I'm not saying that a Wacky Rig and a Fluke aren't fun, because we definitely had a ton of fun today, but y'all know there's way more fun ways. Catching them on a top water is more fun. Catching them on a crankbait, in my opinion, is more fun. But when you just have to go out there and
catch some fish, put them in the boat and have a good day on the water. And you get out there and you either see the whole parking lot is full of boats and they're all throwing the chatterbaits, the topwaters, the frogs. You know you're probably gonna have to throw something a little bit different. And you know, during the colder months of the year, my confidence baits per se are gonna change. So I made a video in the fall talking about the shaky head. This time of the year, yeah, of course, there's gonna be fish in those lower water columns to catch on a shaky head. But if I wanna have the most fun possible, and also catch the most fish possible, I'm gonna pick one of these 2 lures. So this video topic could seem a little bit easy for some of you to understand that maybe have bass fished for a long time. You may look at us and say, well, duh, why do you even have to make this video? My channel has been exploding lately and I've been seeing an incredible rise of fishing becoming cool again in this country. And so I know a lot of people out there don't have the knowledge, even of videos we've made in the past, both on my channel and Alex's channel. And so I wanna touch on some super beginner topics that can help you guys catch more fish. And so, like you talked about, the Fluke and the Senko are awesome ways to catch fish and have some confidence that you can put them in the boat. And I have videos as well, not only how to fish them, as I'll link down below, but also how to rig every single soft plastic, including this one on a Texas rig and that one on a Texas rig and a Wacky Rig. So of course, I have a whole catalog of videos for y'all to enjoy and to learn from, and Alex does as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to him. We're gonna end this video with a few little fish catches, and we'll see y'all next time.
And no, wait.
Stop. What are we doing?
I think this is great the way you ended it, because Colton, the guy who's holding the camera, has been using these tips all day long.
That is true. We're gonna put him on camera. So, so Colton, this is the camera guy. We've been teaching Colton all day how to catch fish. Tell him, do we teach you well?
Yeah. So I started off. I could not get a skip working at all, and my goodness, I was trained by the best of them. And I started off on the Senko, and I got 1 bite off there. But yeah, the fish just stopped biting it, and then I switched to, what is this guy called again?
Fluke.
The Fluke, and got 2 bites on this sucker. So it was a much better day once we kind of figured out what the fish were doing, and yeah, teachers were great. You're on a good channel here.
Well, thank you, Colton, for saying that. Hopefully you guys enjoy on the channel as well. And like I said, a few fish catches, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
On TRF. There's one. I'll slacklined him. Bring it in, buddy.
Hey.
I watched that guy eat it. My Fluke said goodbye.
I go.
Dude, I feel for MLF anglers now that have to try to like grab a 4-pounder by the line. It's hard. Mr. Larry, hello.
How many we got now?
We got 3 fish. We're just having a good time. This bearded man kidnapped me, but he's let me actually catch some fish now. Earlier in the day, there was, oh gosh. Earlier in the day, there wasn't a whole lot of fish catching going on. And now, there is. And he smells good. See you, buddy. Nah, early.
So, he went to, okay, buddy. Good.
Oh yes, that was so cool to watch. That was awesome. Am I recording? I am recording. You're good, Colton. You know what I gotta do. Oh, that was a large. Hold on. Just a largie.
Really pretty. Look at that.
Super dark. Oh gosh. You can tell these fish are post-spawn though, because they are.
Sprung out.
This thing is 13 inches long, and he might weigh like 1/3 of a pound. Nah, he's more 3/4 pound.
Good job, bro.
Skinny boy.
You see how hard he rushed down
Yes.
on that thing?